What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. So I'm here today out on the boardwalk, right now out on the beach in Asbury Park, to be teaching part of the local Mala project, which is really awesome. It's a moving meditation, basically 108 sun salutations. Some of you may or may not know what I'm talking about, but it's basically a long-ass yoga class with lots of really amazing teachers, lots of music, lots of community. It's really fantastic. So I'm going to be teaching 10 of the sun salutations. It's a real honor to be a part of it. And also, I'm going to be singing in Shavasana, a little Alleluia, right? So I wanted to talk today about intention. Okay, so we hear that a lot, especially in yoga class, setting an intention for the class, which is really great. I mean, it's really powerful to set your attention. It's really great to set your attention on something other than yourself too, maybe dedicating your class to something larger, something, outside of yourself. But I want to get a little deeper into intention, right? And understanding, I'm going to talk about this another time, but that how all suffering is not caused by the world, but how we relate to it, okay? So, understanding that with our intention, that can change a lot of how we're relating to the world. Let me give you an example. I'm about to sing today in front of several hundred yogis, right? And I'm actually not that nervous. And I'm doing the teaching, and it's on a microphone, all this big kind of thing. Now, some of you would be like, well, yeah, but you've played and sang in front of, 50,000 people before. But it's very different when it's 50,000 screaming fans, and everybody's like, and you're like, it doesn't matter. And you go out there and you can take a shit on the middle of the stage, like G.G. Allen, and people love it, And it's a very different feeling to be here now and singing quietly to people in what they call Shavasana, which is the final resting pose with people just lying flat. And it's very vulnerable on a microphone as well. I usually sing in class, but it's not on a microphone, it's very different. So the power of the intention here is that the reason why I would be nervous, right, is that I'm self-conscious, at the ego, the mind, the self. I'm worried about looking stupid. I'm worrying about not doing well. I'm worrying about being off key or starting wrong or not being good enough. I'm worrying about what people are thinking about me. It's all self, 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 self. And that's why I'd be nervous. Otherwise, it wouldn't even matter, right? So if I change my intention, if my intention is now to be of service, so that this is not for me, right? And this is where it's very difficult. I had a spiritual awakening years ago where I realized that I was put to be of service through my artistry. And I went and I lived in LA and New York and did all this touring and all this stuff. And I realized that my intention was still for myself. It was still to have success and to be loved and admired, right? And for that approval and to be good and to be cool and to be successful. Now, that success can still come because I have these gifts that I want to share with the world, but my intention has to come with it being of service. So when I get up on stage now and I'm going to sing, I think about giving because life is to give, and we're all taught that life is to take and to get and accumulate, especially in the Western world, it's about getting. But if you give, if you be of service, then everything else falls into place. It really does. Life is to give. It's our mind, it's our ego that says no, no, no. So when I get up there, if I'm off of myself, if I dedicate this to something larger, to God, if you want to call it that, or to humanity, or to everybody out here, and some people could think that's real arrogant, like I have some, gift, or it's like, well then, you know what, I love you. I was gonna say you can go fuck yourself, but actually I love you, right? Because the thing is, yes, my intention is that I have a gift, I'm real aware of that, and I want to share that. Not so you can tell me that I'm awesome, and there's always going to be a part of me that is going to be like, oh yeah, please tell me I'm awesome, or yeah, I think I'm awesome. And I got to keep squelching that and bringing up my service so that I don't stop doing what I'm doing just because people might tell me I'm awesome or I want to hear that I'm awesome. But that's not why I'm doing it. So if I come with my intention is to be of service, my intention is to love, my intention is to give, then everything else falls into place. And if they say that the road to hell is paved with good intentions, well then, my friends,
I'll see you in hell.
Too much? I did my best, it wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I told the truth, I didn't come to fool ya.